All right, we came to the hotel, and I mean, the room is looking solid, dude. The view though, I don't have nice view, but the hotel in itself, it's crazy, dude. I'll be staying here with my teammate for 2 weeks now, and yeah, let's get the party started. All right, we are at the grocery store right now, and although you have a lot of options in the hotel itself, I'm still gonna buy, a couple of snacks, especially carbs for a pre-workout meal, because I'll be, the hall is 40 minutes away from the hotel, so that way I gotta grab something to eat along the way, to eat something before the game. That way I'm gonna have the energy I want, perform like I want to. All right, so we're going with the all right, we're going with the, although I'm not a big preacher of protein bars, these ones are insane because you have cottage cheese with chocolate in there, and they don't have, much carbs in there. You have like 22 grams of protein and 16 grams of carbs only, and it's insane. Like, the worst option I can go for is to buy a shit ton of protein drinks because you have a lot of whole food options in the hotel itself. So buying those would just make me wanna avoid whole foods. It would make me like seek easy options. We got the cottage cheese protein bars, we got the orange juice. Now I'm searching for the chocolate milk. Where's the chocolate milk? Right there. We're going with those after the game, just to replenish all of the glycogen storages, because I'm still gonna be driving 45 minutes from the hall. Refuel myself, eat a protein bar next to it, and everything that you just saw, it isn't like whole foods if you really think about it. It isn't whole foods. It's like protein bars, chocolate milk is not fresh, orange juice is not fresh. But when you are, training a lot, when you're burning a shit ton of calories, then you can go for options like this. But still, you gotta keep in mind, 90% of the time, I'm still making sure I eat whole foods. Like, that is what 10% of the time is going to look like. And as I said, when you burn more, like the 9 to 10 becomes higher. You need to eat more of the 90%. So you need to eat more of the whole foods within the 90%. And you can eat more than 10% of the foods that you love. And also we're going with this, what boys? Raspberries. Whole foods, I'm telling you, dude. You still gotta keep the standard. Alright, we just finished with the first workout. Tomorrow is game day. What do you think about it?
So I think that we are ready for tomorrow.
Alright.
We are prepared, and I think we are gonna get that W.
What do you like about it the most?
About Romania?
Yeah.
I like the girls.
The girls?
Yeah.
The chicks? The German guy.
German guy, fucking.
To be honest, still feeling a little bit off from traveling and everything. Woke up at 6 this morning, regardless, did the routine, did the push-ups, did the journal. And I think the biggest challenge is going to be, managing work and having a really good balance in terms of work, fitness coaching, and setting the mind for the game. Still being locked in with video analysis, being locked in with games, being locked in with, preparing for the opponent, but at the same time hustling with fitness coaching. And I'm ready to take the challenge. All in all, I'll be just hustling a lot, be busy a lot, but that's what I want at the end of the day. That's what I enjoy doing. Although I'm tired, although there will be days, I know, where I really won't feel like doing it. But I know that if I'm able to push through those times, I'll be able to push through any other challenge that comes up in the future, because right now have million different things going on. You have to organize every single minute in order to move the needle ahead like you want to. And although it's going to feel difficult, although it's going to feel hard, I know that that's just me training my own mind and preparing my own mind to become the identity I want to become in the future. Woke up today still, regardless, at 6. I'm keeping the standard. Although it's a game day today, I got only 6 hours of sleep in. Like, no matter what, I'm keeping the priority, because I know how important waking up at 6 a.m. is for me, because I know that just stacking those wins, that win after win after win after win, every single solitary morning, push-ups, journal, workflow, then, you know, making myself time to watch video analysis, to prepare myself for the opponent. And just when I stack those small daily wins, being tired doesn't really enter my mind, because I've been just on that momentum. I've been just building that streak. You know those days that are just like, you slept for 5 hours, 6 hours, but you're just excited about that day. I don't know, you went bungee jumping, you had a birthday party, you had some important event going on. I try to stack as many of those days in a year as possible, right? And me being excited is like doing the work, moving the needle ahead, getting closer to my goals every single solitary morning. And this is what 6 a.m. enables me to do. We finished with the video analysis. Right now, got lunch. Food's crazy here. Ate a lot of pasta, shit ton of pasta with tomato sauce and lean ground beef next to it. Tastes amazing. Now I'm about to take a power nap before game. And you ready, man? What you gotta say?
Ciao.
Ciao. Ciao. Alright, so we're on our way to the game, and I'm really not the type of guy who would listen to any kind of music, who would, you know, text guys for the business, text my clients and stuff like that. At times like this, I'm just like, silence is what suits me the best. It just enables my mind to be clear, to clear my mind from all the things that are going through my head, you know, social life, the business, the handball, what if that, what if this, all of that BS. I just sit and I get rid of it. I focus for the game, and I get my mind straight, I get my mind sharp. That way I can really perform like I want to. If it wasn't for the systems around that, nutrition, sleep, recovery, you name it, right? Like, this alone wouldn't help me out. Hey, we took the W, boys. Let's go!
Vlog. First game.
W, 2 points in the bag.
2 points in the bag. Focus on the next one.
All right. Good morning. It's the day after game with Hungary, and how can I explain this to you? Didn't wake up at 6 a.m. Came in hotel at, you know what, 11:30. Had dinner. Went to bed at midnight. And as I woke up today at 6 a.m., I felt that if I keep doing the routine, if I do the push-ups, if I do the journal, if I wake up, if I start doing the work, then I'm gonna burn out a bit, then I'm gonna fall off a bit, because I know that feeling, because I've been that guy for the longest time who pushed through that limit. I have limits as well. And I was like, I can't get sick right now. I can't burn out right now. I need to be conserved. I need to conserve my energy, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I was like, I have standards too, I have priorities too, I have honor for myself too, you know, I have respect for my own self too. I can't just fall off right now after 3 weeks, you know what I mean? I can't just fall off right now. Like what? Because I went to bed a little bit late, but it was a game. Now I'm gonna just what? Destroy the momentum that I've been building for my own self. Destroy the streak that I've been building for my own self. For what? For what? Why would I do that? And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it for the team. It's fair for them. Because if I get sick, that's on me. If I don't play like I want to, like I need to, like I'm required to, that's on me. That's not on the team. I was like, fuck it. You gotta get up at 6 a.m. You do the work. There's high chances you're gonna burn out. There's high chances that you're gonna get sick right now while you're on tournament, because yesterday I slept for 5 hours. And if I would combine that with today, because I'm a sensitive person when it comes down to this. My immune system, although like I'm taking care of it, although like I'm taking care of my body with nutrition, proper sleep 98% of the time, training, everything, dude, hydration, you name it, all right? It's taken care of. But I'm human too. At the end of the day, I'm human too. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take one for the team. And it sucks, you know. I had to put my ego aside, had to put my honor aside, self-respect aside, and be like, get to sleep. And the hardest part was to fall asleep, because I was just battling those two decisions in my mind. And I woke up. It's 9 a.m. I'm gonna do the routine right now. I'm gonna do the push-ups. I'm gonna do the journal here in front of the hotel by the pool, and that's it. You know, the standard is still here when it comes down to doing the routine. I'm keeping the standard. What? If I didn't wake up at 6 a.m. I'm just gonna what? Quit? Stop doing those things? Feel sorry for my own self? Fuck no. I did that with a reason. I didn't do this shit subconsciously. I decided to do it. And it's in the past right now. And what I can do right now is give it my 100% from that point on. And I know that life is gonna throw more battles like this in front of me, where I'm gonna have to take, you know, the hard decision, the difficult decision, but I'm willing to take it. I'm willing to take it because I know that there is always growth in the other side. And the harder the decision, the better the outcome, better the growth. Still sucks though. That I destroyed the streak a little bit, that I destroyed the momentum a little bit. But if you want to achieve anything worthy, and although this shit seems like a small thing to you guys, it really is not for me, because that's one of the big goals that I have set it for my own self, to wake up at 6 a.m. every single solitary morning, no matter what. I had to sacrifice that for the team. I want that medal. I want that first place. I really want it. And even handball, dude. If you want to go professional, if you want to go fully in, you have to make sacrifices like this. Even you have to sacrifice your other goals. Other goals are going to suffer. Alright, fast forward to the next day. Today we're playing against Czech Republic. it's game day and we need to win this game in order to qualify for the next round. Right now, I did some pre-game activation, some cleans, some pellet presses, some work with some medicine balls as well. Gym's insane, dude. I'm in love with this gym, dude. It doesn't only enable me to just warm up the muscles, wake up the body, but it enables me to step into the game more confident, because I knew that I always have that quote in the back of my mind, like, success is when preparation meets opportunity, right? And every single time when I really know that I gave it my all, I don't really regret nothing. I step into the game just being confident, and I know that I'll give it my 100% there as well, because I have set the standard with those small daily wins throughout my day as well. There's lightweight, alright, 60 kilos, 5 kilos of power presses as well. The band is not that tight. Medicine was like 4 kilos just to get the joints going, right, to prevent injuries. I'm gonna do some isometrics before the game, and we ready. Woke up today at 6 a.m. regardless, did the push-ups, did the journal, did the whole routine, and today I'm gonna mostly prioritize eating a lot of carbs, because I started to feel my energy go down a bit, and just refueling myself up with carbs, I'm gonna enable my body to have the energy that it needs in order to really perform, without having any brain fog, without having any feeling of laziness, feeling of just wanting to lay down and wanting to chill and stuff like that. I can still eat 600 grams of carbs because I burn a lot of calories. You know, when you play the game, you're going all out. It's zone 5 cardio for 1 hour straight, no rest, not only for the energy but for recovery as well. At the end of the day, like, eating only proteins and fats and those healthy salads and stuff like that, that's great and all, right? But when you have to perform, when your body has to give it its 100%, carbs in that point, dude, they're not your enemy, right? Whether you're fat, whether you're skinny, whatever, dude, you won't gain any fat. Right, you can just use them in your favor. And to be honest, I'm really starting to feel, and I'm really starting to see that I'm gonna have to be more strict with, especially recovery, set more priorities for my own self, because I'm that person still who is like work. I always work. I'm a workaholic. You know what I mean? I work like a fucking animal, and I can't stop. And then I go to bed at 11 p.m. instead of 9 p.m. and you know, my sleep suffers consequently, and I still wake up at 6 a.m. work. Although I'm tired, although I feel like shit, although I need to perform, although I push myself to my absolute fucking limits, I know that I'm gonna have to take a step back a bit, because at the end of the day, it's just not long-term sustainable, and it won't enable me to really perform like I want to. And I can get injured at the end of Right, boys, we got the W, and we're in the next round, and we are completely fucked up, dude. By the way, post-workout carbs. But anyways, we are in the main round.
It was a crazy game. For real, I think all of the team, we came onto the court and our legs were already fucked from the warm-up. I couldn't move, I was feeling like I'm a fucking stone. Goddamn, first half we slept completely, but then the comeback. And 2 stolen balls by the GOAT.
Sorry?
Rock physics.
And now we have 1 day off, and then we have Sweden on Monday, then we have either Romania or Israel on Tuesday. And then if we won those two, we're going to the main round to the top 8 clubs. Let's go! Let's go, boys. I slept probably like 6 hours. I'm pushing myself to the absolute capabilities. Probably gonna hit 10 hours of high quality sleep right now. Gonna eat a shit ton of carbs, gonna eat a lot of honey to refuel, to give my body proper energy, to recover my body properly. Gotta prioritize my sleep. I'm onboarding new guy to the program as well. So yeah, but I like it, dude. I like it because honestly, when you have like a lot of things going on, when you have like no time, that's when you can't do bullshit. You know, you're just productive, you're just keeping the momentum, you're just keeping the streak, you're just keeping the progress, and you're just moving forward. You don't fucking stop. You don't stop when you're winning, dude. Hardest thing is to build fucking momentum. But once you got momentum, once you got progress going, you just can't fucking stop. You just can't fucking stop because you're winning all the fucking time. And it's really hard to break that momentum either. And nah, I ain't breaking it, dude. I ain't breaking it. No chance.